KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska football Hall of Famer.
Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start, terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, welcome to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm Terrell Farley, the black shirt. I'm with
Bach.
And I'm with
the captain.
All right, we're going to talk plenty of playoff football over the weekend, college football playoffs. We're going to talk about some transfer portal guys we got, which I love one of them. And we're going to talk and see what the captain did this weekend, what Bach did this weekend, and our pick'em game.
Can we get that out the way right now?
And by the way,
you know what? We missed the game. You guys are cheating right now.
We picked 6 games, Captain.
Well, hold up a second. Somebody's playing right now, though. Coastal Carolina is playing.
Coastal Carolina.
UTSA.
Turn them up, sorry, Bach. I can't hear.
Playing UTSA. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Turn me up, Bach. I don't want to be blowing people's eardrums out, but at the same time, I want to make sure. But UTSA, are we gonna pick that game real quick?
What's the score? Has it started?
It's 0-0, I think.
Okay, well, we could probably still pick it.
Well, let's see real quick. I'll see. Hold on, just to make sure. I'm just saying. I saw that and I said, how did we miss this game? UTSA versus who did I say? Coastal Carolina. I think the game's going on right now. It's 0-0 right now. What do you want to do, Bach? Who you taking?
Well, we could pick it. I'll go with UTSA.
Terrell, what are you going to do, Farley?
I go Coastal Carolina.
Ooh. I mean, he's just going somebody. I like Coastal Carolina, but I'm gonna go UTSA.
I don't even know what the records are.
Oh yeah, I know. You just guessing.
So you ready for your record this week, or you just mean the whole? I got it all on the board.
I must did bad because you wouldn't be gloating if I did good.
You gloated over. Yeah, you did win those 4 games, but guess what? The other 2 games you did, buddy.
What are the 2 games?
There's 2 other bowl games on.
Who?
Florida. I could look it up. They were obviously.
Don't try to make it seem like I love. We only picked. How many games we picked total?
6.
We picked 6.
Okay.
So Ohio beat Jacksonville State, and you picked Jacksonville State, and then Florida beat Tulane, and you picked Tulane.
Wonk, 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 wonk.
So what are you saying? Y'all went 6-0, and I went 4-2.
You went 4-2. Terrell went 5-1. He did pick SMU to beat Penn State, and I went 6-0. Yeah.
Good job, Bach.
Flawless. Supreme victory.
So Bach's up 107. He got 107 victories. He lost to 63. I got 104 victories, lost 66, and you haven't hit the 100 mark yet. You're 97 and 73.
What? Are you gotta be kidding me? You guys are cheating me right now. You guys are cheating. It's like NFL football. You don't know who to pick. Who knew in the Pittsburgh? What was the Pittsburgh play? Baltimore?
Yeah.
I mean, all these crazy games. Tampa Bay played a weak team and got beat. You can't predict this football anymore. It's unpredictable.
Well, period. I like what the Falcons did. They're gonna cut Kirk Cousins.
I told you that.
Phoenix started. Well, hey, it was a good. I mean, hey, they tried.
Listen. I told you Kirk Cousins was nothing but a layaway plan. They paid Kirk Cousins to come to Atlanta for 1 year. That's got to be the biggest payday in the history of NFL football.
50.
What do you mean?
50.
50 million?
That's it. That's all they're gonna get. They're gonna cut him.
Yeah, but his contract wasn't guaranteed.
No.
Oh no, buddy. Oh, some of that contract was guaranteed. Money up front. Stop that.
He took most of the money up front. He got a $50 million signing bonus, I think. Yeah.
Oh, listen, when I'm in the red room, you know I'm going to bring it's a $180 million contract. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it real quick. Because I told you this Kirk Cousins things, I don't even understand this. Why would you even? And I get it. Are Atlanta going to the playoffs?
They up there with Tampa Bay. I think they one game behind Tampa Bay.
So if the playoffs started today, they wouldn't be in it.
I don't think so. Let me look. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and look. Let me see. NFL standings. So if the playoffs was to start right now,
they're tied with the Bucs.
They're tied with the Bucs. Yeah. They're tied. So they're both 87. But I think the Bucs have the one game advantage over them because they beat them.
Here, let me just break this down to you guys. I'm going to tell you about this racketeering going on in professional sports now. The Falcons signed Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million contract in the offseason, a figure that made plenty of fans and accountants raise their eyebrows along with the captain. With $100 million guaranteed. Huh? What'd you say, Terrell?
Yeah. They're about to cut. The Falcons expected to cut Kirk Cousins before $10 million bonus due. So,
but that don't mean nothing. $100 million is guaranteed, sir.
It's dead money. I mean, they know what they're doing. It's dead money. You don't have to draft a quarterback this year. You got one now.
You talking about this dead money? No, it's not dead money. It's money. It's not dead
money.
Whatever they got. He got $100 million for 1 year. That was amazing. Good job, Kirk Cousins. $100 million 1 year. That's how you know these football teams got plenty.
They already paid him $90 million for 14 games. So
he's gonna get he's guaranteed $100 million, Terrell Farley.
It doesn't matter, Rashawn. It's okay.
And I told you them bums was bums for signing them in the first place. Your Atlanta Falcons will never be good again. You can forget the Dirty Birds.
Whatever.
At what point of your life do you see Atlanta getting better? When?
They won this weekend.
So?
Okay.
So did a whole bunch of other busters.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Don't
you worry about the Atlanta Falcons. I will worry about them. You worry about whoever you like. Okay. You have to go 2.5 hours to go see a pro team. So don't worry about my Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. And
y'all don't even have a pro football team in Nebraska. So don't worry about it.
Bro,
don't worry about Atlanta.
Our professional team and the team that I play for, the Kansas City Chiefs,
that's not in your state, so don't even worry.
They're doing pretty doggone well.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Don't hate them. Don't hate the player, hate the game, homie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, don't be like that, Terrell. It's Monday, it's Christmas week. Matter of fact, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm just wondering, Bach, Terrell, did you guys get the captain a Christmas gift?
Get who?
Get me a Christmas gift, man.
Did you? I can look around and see if I can find something real quick.
Wow. That's a lie. I got you both got July shirts.
I got you a ticket T-shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All ready for you.
Yeah, whatever. It's been some pretty big signings in Husker land, huh?
Yeah, it's a good weekend.
Should we tease it? Should we tease it and wait?
Yeah, let's wait. Let's talk about the playoffs over the weekend, the games. First one.
Playoffs.
Indiana, Notre Dame.
Man, that wasn't no game. That was a beatdown.
I think Kurt Sicknetty finally got hushed. Got kind of talked about because he was out there before the game started, 3 to 4 hours before the game started.
Yeah.
Talking smack. I don't think Nick Saban was happy about it, but hey. Then the game turned around, Bob. Different story.
Signetti will be back. He's got to talk that stuff. He'll be back. I mean, you got to think what he did with that football team. He got an opportunity to go play a real football team and show how far away he is still. Like, we would love to be Indiana, wouldn't we? We would love to have gotten drugged by Notre Dame. Are you kidding me right now? So let's not think for 1 second that this Indiana football team is by any means a lackluster team. They just not there yet. And next year they may fall off, but look for them in year 3 to, I think, compete again. Next year may be a tough year because you lose a lot of guys that he knew personally and he trained up personally. When you do that, now you got a coach.
We've seen a team like that before. We have.
Who?
TCU.
When they had Max Dugan?
Yep. You know what happened to them after that?
Yeah, they got beat by Colorado.
No.
The year later, they got beat by Colorado.
A baby poop in a diaper.
Oh, stop
Garbage.
it.
Garbage. TCU been garbage ever since. I don't expect Indiana to be as tough as they was this year. I don't.
Either. No,
I don't. I think probably teams expose them. I mean, they do have a quick offense, but Notre Dame got better players than we do, especially at safety. I don't know how Nebraska let that kid get out of this state. I don't.
Xavier Watts is a baller.
I don't understand that.
What you said? What you said his name was? What?
Xavier Watts.
Where's he from?
Omaha. Yeah.
The Big O, baby. The Big O. But we let the ballers from the Big O get away for some reason. I don't know why.
You let him get away.
He wasn't good enough to play here.
Notre Dame had a fast defense. They was ready to play ball. Even when Notre Dame threw that first interception, Indiana drove down the field a little bit, and then they ended up Watts interception. But at the end of the day, I loved it. Marcus Freeman is a great coach. Probably still got some of Chip Kelly players, but hey, he coached a hell of a game.
Yeah, Brian Kelly. But yeah, Nebraska, by the way, caught some praise in that pregame.
Yeah, Brian Kelly.
That's what it was. Is Nebraska fans aren't especially happy with Kurt Cincinnati because he said they don't just beat top 25 teams; they beat their ass. So that's in reference to Nebraska, who was number 25 when they played him. So
that was de facto. That was de facto. That was not real rankings. They did that just to make the buzz around the game, to make everybody think Nebraska, who was a favorite in that game, mind you, was going to win the game. And everybody took Nebraska, except for a few people. But there's a lot of people who said Nebraska was going to win, and we went up there and got drugged. Not because they were better than us. We got drugged because we couldn't tackle. We got drugged because of the X's and O's of football, not because they're a better football team. They're better coached.
Well, one way or the other, they beat you 56-7. So he's right; they did beat their ass.
Yeah. So next up for Notre Dame is University of Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. Georgia is a 1-point favorite in the spread so far. They got 10 days to play this game, so whatever. I mean, they got plenty of time.
Down goes Georgia again.
No, it's one thing.
Notre Dame about to run through Georgia.
No. Georgia defense is 10 times better than Indiana.
Where are they playing at? Where's the game?
Playing the Sugar Bowl.
Oh, that's almost a home game for Georgia.
Yeah, that's New Orleans.
Yeah, that's almost a home game. They're gonna be. I still like Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame is playing the best football right now. They look very dominant, if you ask me.
Yes, football right now.
They're playing good football. They're playing
I see why you won 97 games. I see why you're down by 10 in the box and you're down to 7.
Notre Dame is playing the best football of their year. They're playing the best football. Come on now. You didn't think that they were going to dominate Indiana like that?
They did dominate them.
I mean, you didn't think so.
It could have went either way. You could have got that team that played Northern Illinois who lost, or you could have got the team who just played Indiana. So you didn't know what Notre Dame team you was going to get.
Well, they had from their running back, Love had a 98-yard rushing touchdown. That really kind of broke that game open. So that was a good game. It was a good cool way, a cool environment, cool way to open up the college football playoffs. But unfortunately, the narrative that took over throughout the weekend, these games aren't close. These are blowouts, and these teams don't belong on the same field. And I think you're going to see that often in these first round games. Again, it goes back to, are there really 12 teams that should be competing for a championship at this time? Or is there usually some separation by the end of the year between the number 1 team and the number 8 team and the number 5 team and the number 12 team? And I think we're going to see it year after year, especially with these higher seeds getting the home field advantage. You're going to mostly see a lot of blowouts in these games because these teams have proven to be better teams throughout the year.
Yeah.
But you know what though, as it gets closer, like that, this a 1-point game, Notre Dame, Georgia. These games are going to get very, very interesting, and I think you're going to see the best version of college football because of it. I think. I mean, who's Clemson played who?
Clemson lost to Texas.
Perfect. Texas plays who?
Texas will play Arizona State. They're favored by 14.
Holy smokes. Do you think Arizona State gonna go out like Willie Lump Lump?
I don't think so. I mean, I think
give me the points. Give me the points. Give me the points in Arizona State.
Well, you got to go gamble. We don't take points. We call games.
We ain't even calling the game right now. It's 10 days away.
I'm just saying we ain't taking no points. We ain't never added no points. We ain't gonna.
How many days away is it?
It's 8, 9, 10 days.
So
9 days now.
Okay, well then why would we even? We can talk about it now, and I don't have to go with which team I want.
I know, I understand that, but I understand Texas would beat Arizona State. I know that. Texas and Clemson wasn't even a matchup, Bob.
Now, Clemson at least fought to make it close at the end. But
yeah, same thing Indiana did.
But you got to admit something for a second. Texas should have been in the seed that Arizona State was in, realistically, right? Yeah. Realistically. Depending on strength of schedule, who they played, Texas should have been in that spot. So you would have had a different game if Arizona State plays Clemson, right?
Yeah.
So I think hopefully we get it figured out, but I think the games as we go forward will get interesting. They'll get very interesting. And I think don't count Arizona State. They got the second coming of Mike Allstott.
I think they'll put a good game against Texas, and the playoffs will get better. It's just I think this is what you're going to see pretty much year after year. It is what it is. Hopefully, you got some excitement out of it. There were some good moments, not necessarily good games this weekend.
Yeah, and Texas was missing a receiver, so just wait till he come back. Can't get
it out of here. Get us out of here, black shirt.
All right, 93.7, the ticket, the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We are started running and gonna keep huffing and puffing on some college football when we come back.
At Koppel, during the holidays, we take time to cherish our terrific staff, community, and loyal customers that continue to drive that money-saving mile to Louisville, Nebraska. Hi, this is Sean Callahan. I can proudly say I bought my car at Koppel. If you are in the area, I invite you to stop by Koppel Chevrolet GMC's offices in Louisville or check them out online at koppelcars.com. On behalf of Koppel Chevrolet GMC, Merry Christmas and safe travels to all.
If you're sick of catering from the same places every month, it's time to switch things up. Mulberry Barbecue is perfect for business lunches and dinners, family gatherings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, and so much more. Delivery and full service options are available, and they can cater for anything from 10 people to 500 people. Call them at 402-937-7114 to look at their menu options and get your catering booked today. Mulberry Barbecue, located at 11th and Cornhusker Highway. As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Imagine a world where your office IT runs smoothly, securely, and effortlessly. A day where you aren't worried about the next outage or password compromise. At Hamilton, we take care of everything from monitoring and maintenance to security and support. We partner with your business to design integrated technology solutions that fit your needs now and your goals for the future. With on-site and remote IT support options, we're always just a call or click away. Elevate your IT with Hamilton Managed IT. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day with light winds and a high around 50. Tonight, mainly clear skies with patchy fog developing late. See a low near 27. And tomorrow morning, fog expected to give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. We'll see a high near 44. I'm meteorologist Kyle Plecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We are powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure.
Bauer
Underground
Brand.
Excavating.
Shout out to the Bauer guys out there. Okay, y'all, as y'all know, this is our one day on, and then we off for 3 days, and then we come back Friday and Saturday. So us at the Captain Show, we wish y'all a Merry Christmas if we ain't told y'all yet.
Come get your stocking stuffers and get you a That's a Lie t-shirt for your stocking stuffers. You can get them. They're hot. Go to 93.7theticket.com. You can order them online, or you can come down to the
by the way.
What is it?
Theticketfm.com.
My bad. 93.7theticketfm.com.
No, 93.7 The Ticket. Just theticketfm.com.
My bad. One more time for the third time.
Theticketfm.com.
Theticketfm.com.
There it
Let's
is.
say it one more time. Theticketfm.com. And I'm like, oh, Dad 34. Terrell, since you think it's just dead money, we both want some of that dead money. Can we get some of that dead money? That dead 100 million?
All right, I'm just saying.
Talking about dead money. That's
Penn
something.
State, SMU. That hurts my heart.
I don't know why.
It was cold. Them guys couldn't play in the cold.
Well, I told you that before you took them.
That's
You
all
still
right.
took them.
I could have went undefeated if I would have just took that thing like I should have.
Well, that's what happened when you let your pride get in the way. You went with your heart instead of your head.
It was a good bounce back though for the Big Ten. If you're into conference cheering after that Indiana loss, a loss to if Penn State would have lost, that would have been a bad look.
Don't you consider Notre Dame part of the Big Ten?
I wish.
Kind of. I've always considered them part of the Big Ten.
They're
I
in the
know
Big
they're
Ten
independent, but they seem like they play more Big Ten teams than
Wasn't
anybody.
they running with the ACC for a minute?
Yeah, they've especially in basketball, they're an ACC team, but yeah, they kind of broke away from some of their Big Ten traditional games and started to compete against ACC teams over the last decade or so. So, yeah, I mean, it would be great. And I mean, Notre Dame, you think about realignment, that's the big fish that's left out there. And hopefully the Big Ten can reel them in someday.
So, and Terrell, you can go back to what you were talking about. But before we do, I don't want you to forget this. We got a lot of games to go to pick between now and Friday.
Yeah, Bach already got them.
Oh, you do? Why don't I have?
One step ahead.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Well, they're available. They're available to you. You can look them up. All the games until before we get back on Friday.
Are we picking now, or are we going to pick later?
We can pick now if you want to.
No, we're gonna finish this up right here. What we're talking about?
We're
just not gonna jump right there.
Let's jump.
Yeah.
That was you, Bach. You try to have us just jump all over the place. Get them, black shirt.
Ohio State, Tennessee.
I like this one. Tennessee came out. They were not scared of the cold. They take their shirts off. They're out there. There's 40,000 volunteers, fans out at Ohio Stadium. I mean, the Tennessee is a program you can cheer for because they've got the care factor.
And brought 50,000 with them. So they was in the crowd.
It was really cool. It was a great atmosphere. All really good stuff until the game started. And they got destroyed 42-17.
Jeremiah Smith, 6 receptions, 103, 2 touchdowns. True freshman. Will Howard, 311 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I can't remember who said this. Let me go back to it. But he said something about Big Daddy Travis says Ohio State had the best performance this week, not Notre Dame. I agree with that. I didn't say Notre Dame had the best performance. I said they played their best football. Notre Dame, I thought they did. The games that I watched, I thought they played their best football. Now, when you compare Notre Dame to Ohio State, let's say them two played. Who you taking?
Who that?
Notre Dame versus Ohio State.
Well, first is going to be Oregon versus Ohio State.
Terrell, I understand that. I'm figuratively speaking right now, sir. Humor me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think maybe Ohio State might be favored by a small margin, but Notre Dame is ranked, in at least these seedings, ranked higher. So it's kind of up to you. I mean, Ohio State had to bounce back from that Michigan loss, remember? So they looked really good coming off beating Tennessee, but one game before that, they lost to Michigan. So it's tough to say. Notre Dame's only lost that one game all year long, but it's to Northern Illinois. To your point, since then, have been playing, really good football.
And Notre Dame plays who again?
Georgia.
I take Notre Dame.
That's good.
I'm riding the Notre Dame. I'm riding that wave. I think Notre Dame's gonna make it past Georgia. I mean, don't Georgia have 3 losses?
No.
2.
It'll be 3 after this.
And they don't have their quarterback for this run.
They don't need it.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
They do need it.
Their defense is tougher, but they can grind it out. Georgia can grind the football out.
Well, both teams can. That's what it's going to be a good matchup. Notre Dame and Georgia. Georgia is favored by 1.5, but I might pick Notre Dame too.
Well, you could, because we have Marquette Williams up front, Columbus, Georgia native, All-American right there. That defense end, top 5 in draft pick, will be ready.
Yeah, it'll be a good game. That in Oregon, Ohio State will be a good game. That'll be a rematch. The real story out of this Ohio State-Tennessee game, though, is now First Take versus Kirk Herbstreit. Because Kirk Herbstreit went off on First Take because on their own network, talking about how First Take was ready to fire Ryan Day, and now with First Take being able to respond today, Stephen A. Smith said that wasn't First Take that said it, that was me, and I stand by it. Shannon Sharp was talking about if keep your name out of my mouth type of stuff. So there's a little bit of a back and forth at the ESPN network between Kirk Herbstreit and First Take over should Ryan Day be fired at the end of the season. Also funny and notable, if you like the SEC chants that usually pop up when the SEC starts winning, the Big Ten, Ohio State in that stadium, probably to mock all those Tennessee fans, started an SEC chant themselves. So just good stuff all around there.
I think Ohio State would be dumb to fire Ryan Day.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You took the words right out of my mouth, Black Shirt. There's no way they fire him. Are you crazy?
I mean, no, I know he needs to win the big one, but he got you in this position every year. You
don't fire. You want to go back to where we were? Who you going to bring in for Ryan Day? Who you going to hire?
Well, you think Ohio State
who the next best hire?
Market.
Who's the top? There's no top name on the market right now. He's up there with the top names on the market.
Yeah.
You're not going to get Kirby. You're not going to get Kalen DeBoer. You're not going to get Steve Sarkisian. You're not going to get Tennessee coach. I mean, you're not going to get James Franklin. I mean, if you're going to do it, you probably have to hire Brian Hartline. I mean, he's probably the next big thing at Ohio State that everybody loves, but is he ready? I mean, you're being too greedy. I mean, just like the fans that wanted to fire a 10-2 Tom Osborne back in his day without never winning. They'll get it.
They might. We'll see. I mean, the argument's always been there. That, as Jim Harbaugh put it, he was born on third base. I mean, he inherited the program from Urban Meyer, where it is, and hasn't elevated it since.
But the year he's supposed to beat Georgia, he wasn't the one kicking the ball. He wasn't the one kicking the ball.
Yeah.
He got him down there because he's the coach. But then the kicker has to execute that and make that kick, and they beat Georgia, and they probably win the national championship that year.
Well, that's not so much Georgia that's the problem. It's been Michigan, and losing this year to a lowly Michigan team has put some heat on his seat. I mean, I agree with you guys. I'm not saying force him out. I'm just saying that's why there's that. That's why Kirk Herbstreit says what he says is kind of standing on the same point you guys are saying. Stephen A. still standing by his point. If they don't win the championship, he said he'd get rid of him.
Stephen A. needs to stick to basketball. Football ain't his. Football is not his thing. He's a basketballer. He the one that scored 1 point for the however many games he played in the college. Football ain't his thing. Okay, tell him to worry about the Dallas Cowboys. Let us handle this college football stuff.
I won't even. I'll leave it at that. Bill and Bennett says, "Don't be buying last minute Christmas present from Rollo, VJ." Man, I am Ebenezer Scrooge on Christmas time. All right, no, I'm just playing.
Scrooge all year.
What?
Ebenezer
I always. I give you. You get 3 or 4 great gifts from me every year. Great gifts.
Only gift I got from you was that dirty Grambling shirt you bought me. That thank you. All right, thanks for the dirty Grambling shirt that I got.
That's how you gonna do me.
Best gift ever.
You disloyal
with the Clorox stain on it.
That's Mickey told me to bring that to you.
Okay.
All right. If you're gonna blame me, blame Mickey.
All right.
Did you call Mickey and tell him he gave you a bleached up shirt? dirty shirt?
No, you just kept both of the new ones and gave me the third wheel one. But it's okay. I'll take it.
Get your T-shirts now, because I'll say it right now. That's a lie.
All right, the Captain Show, 93.7. The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours of radio, 93.7.com. Thank you.
The TicketFM.com.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends. It's that special time of year again, with bowl games galore, ugly Christmas sweater parties, and way too much eggnog. And like clockwork, you still haven't bought any gifts yet. Great news! Your procrastination headquarters this year is at Tailored Life in Bennett. Avoid the long lines in Lincoln stores and head down Highway 2 to Bennett, just a 20-minute drive, and their staff will help you pick out the perfect gift for your mom, wife, or significant other. Procrastination has an answer this year at Tailored Life in Bennett. League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals. And get your lift with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
Everybody likes choices when it comes to gifts, and a Max Tan gift card offers spray tanning, UV tanning, and red light therapy at all Lincoln locations. Give the gift that everyone wants this holiday season by visiting any Max Tan location in Lincoln or at maxtan.net.
This holiday season, give the gift of good taste with a gift card from Valentino's. During double discount days, double your discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We are here to talk some Nebraska football right now. Nebraska landed a linebacker, Bach, Deshaun McCullum. He's set to transfer from Oklahoma, Bach. He is a 6'5", 235-pound guy who spent the last 2 seasons. He began his football career in 2022 at Indiana, where he earned freshman All-American status. He only got 1 year remaining of eligibility, but he played a versatile hybrid linebacker safety position called the Cheetah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's what Nebraska's better gets out of the portal. Obviously, with just 1 year remaining, his resume, we talked about it. How much are you jumping in the portal for potential versus production? He's definitely a production guy. Is going to be expected to come in and start or play right away, be a versatile piece for John Butler and his new defense. And that's what's going to be the kind of interesting part. Is he going to play a kind of Gifford's rover position? That kind of hybrid nickel position. He could play any of the linebacker positions. So they've got a chess piece to work with in McCullough. And I think that was probably the best get over the weekend. They also added Georgia transfer defensive back Justin Rhett, who's got 3 years of eligibility, hasn't had a whole lot of time with the Bulldogs as far as on the field, as well as Purdue transfer quarterback Marcos Davia. So good weekend for Nebraska, picking up a few guys. Of course, the sky was falling 2 weeks ago when Nebraska was losing all these guys out of the portal. So it's good to replenish some of this and get some talent in.
Well, the thing I like about this McCullum guy is that his dad is the currently the assistant head coach at Notre Dame and the running back coach. So we got to add in the fact that this kid has a lot of football smarts. You know what I'm saying, Bach? So he's a very coachable kid, and he's a big kid too. And he got hurt he got hurt at the start of fall camp this year and missed the first 5 games. He returned to the field and played in the final 7 games, in which he started 5 games. He totaled 17 tackles, 2.5. But I think this is a great pickup.
Well, anytime you can get a guy that's got miles on him, that knows how to play football, is coming from a great program, and you're going to insert him into our program, you got to be looking at him as being a starter and being a difference maker. So he needs to come in here and day one be the leader that I think that you're talking about, with him having that background. Dad's in coaching. He comes from that. you got to have that leadership in the locker room. And I think this kind of what we're starting to see is that we're really patching up some holes that I was wondering what we're going to do about it. So I'm still curious to see, we really haven't gotten a big-time guy as far as offensive lineman out of the portal that I deem is a big time. But I think this is a huge get for us. I think when you talk about next year and what that means next year, I think it's huge.
Yeah, there's still some work to be done out of the portal. You remember last week, too, they were able to grab the Cal wide receiver, Nazea Hunter. I think he's kind of fits alongside McCullough as a guy that's you're going to immediately expect it to play in and be one of these, somebody that can play right away, as well as, of course, the punter and the long snapper. There's a few guys that, like you said, kind of just fill in those holes and then mixed in there with some guys that are more long-term prospects, didn't quite get the start they wanted to, and now are going to be joining Nebraska here in Lincoln. Another interesting thing that kind of happened over the weekend, I don't know if you guys saw it, was the depth chart that was released, an updated depth chart, so we can kind of move past that depth chart where people were crossing out seniors and guys leaving out, and it's just a different look. I mean, you look at the two deep for Nebraska going into this game, a lot of redshirt freshmen among it, and I think that's going to be something that we're going to probably have to get used to moving forward as teams get a little bit depleted headed into bowl season.
Well, is there any surprises on that updated depth chart?
Yeah, we could run through it. I was a little bit surprised in the defensive, as far as cornerback position. Jeremiah Charles has kind of emerged throughout the season as somebody that would get playing time. Amari Sanders was actually listed above him as the backup cornerback to Malcolm Hartzog. So that was a surprise. There's nothing as far as like starters that was overwhelmingly surprising to see.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll know a lot about who we are when we play Boston College, because that'll be a game that it's going to be cold. The ground's going to be hard. It's going to be a nasty game, and we're going to really find out who we are, who the nucleus of our football team is, and either how far we got to go or how far we got to go. Either way, we're gonna find out. I believe we're gonna find out about our young guys, and we're gonna find out about our coaches. We've put a lot of emphasis on bringing in new coaches, new philosophies, new ideologies, and so there's really no excuse this year moving forward, right? I think there's still big changes still to come. After the bowl game, we might see coaches fly. We might see some more. Of course, we're going to see more players fly. But I'm just interested to see how we show up against Boston College. I think that game, whether you like it or not, you're going out right now on a losing streak. So to break the losing streak, break the bowl winning streak, get into the winning columns and the winning mindset, I think it's huge for our whole program. So this is a big win for us. You don't want to lose this game, because you lose this game and then what happens? Come on, guys. Catch up. What happens if you lose this game?
I don't know, man.
You have a losing record. You go to 6-7.
Yeah. But the thing was to get to a bowl game. So we did that. I know it seems like we to me, I don't know.
Get to a bowl game with a losing record? I mean, with an even record and then don't win it? You got a chance to have a winning record. We need to have a winning record.
I just think this 105 puts things, I think everything is just getting ready for next year. I think that's what – I know you still got this game to play, but you still have to get down to 105, and that's a lot of work to do between here and spring football or whenever it starts, April something.
It's just interesting, I know, and there's a lot of opinions on how much this game matters. If you look at it from Rashawn's perspective, which I like to, I mean, it still is a game that's going to count on your record book. You could still have a winning season for the first time since 2016. So I think there is, there's a lot to be played there for the guys that are here. The problem is, as the other side of that coin is, this is a skeleton version of the team. So, win or loss, this isn't exactly a representation of your entirety, the team that you had for the entirety of the year. So it's interesting. Certainly, you can't complain about having more football. It regardless of what it looks like. And I'll definitely be looking forward to it. I mean, we're getting closer and closer. Yeah, obviously it's game week. The game is on Saturday.
Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this, Terrell. I mean, let's do it. Do it big. Go Big Red style.
All right. We thank you for the first hour of listening to the fastest 2 hours in radio. We got another one coming. 93.7 The Ticket.
Merry Christmas.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
This holiday season, give the gift of good taste with a gift card from Valentino's. During double discount days, double your discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day with light winds and a high around 50. Tonight, mainly clear skies, a patchy fog developing late. See a low near 27. Tomorrow morning, fog expected to give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. We'll see a high near 44. I'm meteorologist Kirk Cousins for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for a last-minute Christmas gift for the Husker fan and the family? Look no further. Share the Husker spirit by purchasing a women's basketball starting five mini plan today for just $65. The plan includes reserved seats for 5 home Big Ten matches for just $65. The Big Ten schedule is packed, with the Huskers hosting 7 contests against 2024 postseason qualifiers. Help us show the Big Ten what Husker Nation is all about by purchasing your starting five mini plan today. Don't wait. Head over to huskers.com/tickets and secure your seat. Go Big Red.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket. Every Saturday morning now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January, Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league. Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2025 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf, inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Husker Nation, Nebraska is heading to the Pinstripe Bowl, and J-Tech Construction and Solar is here to help you score big on your home this season. Buy any 2 trades, windows, siding, roofing, solar, gutters, or doors, and save up to 20% off. Don't wait until the final whistle. Act now. J-Tech delivers expert craftsmanship and unbeatable savings for your home. Whether it's a new roof, energy-efficient windows, or solar panels that power your home like a champion, they've got you covered. Call 402-261-3682 to schedule your free estimate today. J-Tech Construction and Solar, proud sponsors of Husker football.
Just like Nebraska volleyball, we know what it takes to build a championship caliber team right here in Nebraska. At Lincoln Industries, we're proud supporters of Nebraska athletics and even prouder to be creating quality manufacturing jobs for our fellow Nebraskans. With outstanding health benefits, wellness programs, and a winning culture, we're bringing that Husker spirit to everything we do. Ready to join a team that's as committed to excellence as you are? Visit LincolnIndustries.com to explore all our career opportunities and be part of our growing Nebraska success story.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We are ready for hour number 2. Bach. What's up, Bach?
Oh, not too much. Yeah, we are here. We're ready to roll hour number 2 on a Monday of game week. Of course, Nebraska getting ready for the Pinstripe Bowl against Boston College. Dan off YouTube says this. I want to get your thoughts on it real quick. The main benefit of the bowl game is the extra practice and the experience of playing beyond November. I'm grateful for this opportunity for these young men. We were just kind of talking about the importance of the bowl game and really debating the importance of the bowl game, which is something we're just all kind of stuck in college football now. As you see it, Terrell, is that still the biggest benefit to you, is still to get those extra practices one way or the other? At least you're, still getting those for all those years that Nebraska missed. You figured 10 practices a year, whatever it is. I know they can go up to 15, somewhere around there. You're thinking about 100 total practices over the last 8 years of not going to a bowl game. How big is that leading up to this bowl game to get those extra practices, especially with your new coordinators in place?
I think we just go out there and play. I mean, I think next year is more important than but you always want to finish the season out. That's a good thing that we did go to a bowl game, and now you get to see the younger guys that can play now. I'm obviously excited to see who will take over for Nair. I want to see who can fill that position. I want to see if Quinn Nyes can be that second back that we need. He's getting plenty of reps. They talking about him a lot. I just want to see Dylan Raiola go out there and try to play a flawless game. I know we're missing a lot of defensive starters out there, but this is a chance for guys like Willis McGay. He the fifth. What's the other guy from the other DN? From ING. What's his name?
Oh, Cam Linhart.
Cam Linhart. This is a chance for Cam Linhart to claim this position, to claim one of them and try to solidify that and go on in the spring and get his game back on. This kid had a great freshman year, showed a lot of potential. Don't know what went on this year. We seen a lack of playing time from him. Me personally, I thought he would have hopped in the transfer portal because of, how much he played last year, but he's going to stick it out, I hope. It's still early. Just you got a lot of young guys that can fill in the role. You got a guy like Vincent Shavers who can come in and play for Gobert. You got guys, DBs that can come in and play. This is a chance for these guys to get a jump on guys before, and have a great winter workout. Some of you guys will start camp at number one, but it's going to be a tough decision because we got to get down to 205. But right now, some of these guys are solidifying their spot for next year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a battle for a lot of these positions. Like I said, with the depth chart coming out, leading into this bowl game, it's a little bit different than it's looked throughout the year. You've got all those guys now that have left the program outside of this, and we know, like you said, there's a few guys that maybe you would have hoped or expected to get that will be sitting out. Micah Bazooka because of injury. Tommy Hill's still out because of injury. And then you have Isaiah Nayor sitting out in preparation to prepare for his next step in his pro career, obviously, to get to the NFL. But a few things, again, that I thought did stand out on the depth chart. We kind of mentioned it. Nothing as far as, too much starters go. But at punt return, they do have Barney listed over Isaiah Garcia Castaneda. And that's a position that IGC has kind of taken on for a majority of the year. Hasn't really been able to do a whole lot with it other than fair catches. But between that and then the kick returner position where you have Emmett Johnson and Quentin Ives, they're looking to hopefully get a little bit of a spark out of that. And finally, and hopefully, we do see that because there hasn't been much of that in the return game. We saw a little bit with a Barney return against Iowa, I believe. So I'm glad to see them then kind of turn the page on that because we've talked about, do they specifically need to go get somebody out of the portal to be that guy, or do they have that guy on campus? And Barney's going to get a shot at it.
Well, and here's the other thing I like, especially at running back with Quinn Nyes. I didn't know that kid was that big. He's 6'3", 210 pounds. If this kid can pick up another 10, 15 pounds, he could be that'll be a great 1-2 combination again. It might make us forget about Dardell and start raving more about this Quinn Nyes because the kid is 6'3" already. Obviously, he's a big kid, 210 right now. He's the biggest back we got. When you say Jacoby Barney, he can solidify that slot spot because we still have to we still got that one guy from Cal. Hopefully he can come in and be that number one guy. This is a chance for Jalen Lloyd to lock down that spot he got. This kid actually came on at the end of the year a lot. So this is a chance for him to solidify that.
Yeah, and he's listed as a starter too, which is interesting. Bonner, who had been kind of taking that spot, now is listed as the top backup to Barney in the slot.
Yeah.
But Jalen Lloyd is an outside wide receiver. Interesting to see what he can do. I know a lot of people feel like he's been a little bit underutilized this season.
Yeah. And like I said, just on that defensive side, Cam Linhart, this is a chance for him to really solidify that spot. Because you got a guy like Riley Van Pampel, who's at 296.5. I could probably put him in the middle next year. You know what I'm saying? Because, I think that's more, he's more of that nose tackle. If we can get him up to about 300 pounds, not even 300, but, just get him about 290, and he's already there. Javen Wright, John Bullock, MJ Sherman. So you look at the guys behind him, you have a Dylan Rogers, who's a redshirt freshman from Corpus, Cypress, Texas. You got Vincent Shavers, who's right behind John Bullock. I would have thought he probably would have got. They did MJ Sherman his last year. He's going out. Then you got a freshman behind him and Willis McGahee Jr. that I feel real comfortable about next year as a sophomore starter. And then we have Sierra Wright. Who else we got? Marquise Buford, Deshaun Singleton, and Caleb and Malcolm Hogzar. So, they're revamping this defense for next year. I mean, because you got to get somebody in for Deshaun Singleton. Then you have Caleb Benning, but he didn't get any playing time this year. So, he's still relatively young right now. Looking good.
Yeah, Rashawn, as we welcome you back in, who is there somebody that kind of sticks out to you that needs a big game here and a big performance here that would make you feel significantly better going into next season?
All the starters. Every guy that's a starter needs to step their game up and play big to set next year off.
Did you know Quentin Ives was 6'3", 210, Rashawn?
Yeah, but he has to play behind his pads.
Yeah.
He runs high. And when you run high, you take your power away. So he's got to learn how to get down in his hips and play behind his pads, and then he'll be more explosive. Same thing with Dowdell. Dowdell was just more explosive because he was just a bigger, stronger, explosive guy. But if Dowdell played behind his pads, he would have been a monster. Like, where's Dowdell going?
Kentucky.
And I think I know Kentucky's running back coach. I would imagine if your coach gets his hands on a specimen like that and he's coachable, Dowdell could be phenomenal. He could be phenomenal. So I think that when you look at it, the special teams to me has to play big. I like Ja'Cory Barney punt return. At least he will be a daredevil and take a chance. I like the fact that when you really look at this defense, everybody's young. You got a few older guys, but they're gone. So I would imagine these young guys are going to get an opportunity to show why they belong in the Husker uniform and make it hard for coaches when they get in the transfer portal for a guy to come in and get your position, because you can trust and believe. They're not looking for guys in the transfer portal to be backups to a backup. They want starters. And that's, if we don't get starters, you're going to fall right back into the same position that we've been in this year. It's going to be lackluster. So you got to take this serious. You got to go spend some money and go get the players that will mean the most for our program.
Yeah. And what's going to be real funny to me next year, I know I'm a little ahead of myself, but the place kicking job is really going to be interesting next year, because John, I thought John Hall, he's a redshirt freshman.
Yeah, we got a long time left.
Yeah, and you got Christian Divino. I don't know. That might be that's going to be a good battle when these get healthy and spring ball come around.
Yeah, we'll see about all that. How about Coach Rule paying for all the seniors? I got to go back to that again. Ain't that pretty cool?
Paying for the guys from last year's team?
All the seniors from last year.
Yeah.
Paying for them to come back to the ball game out of his own pocket. That's cool. That's taking care of your guys. I mean, how much you think he's going to spend for that? 20, 30 players? How much? They girlfriends, wives, significant others? Don't you think they're going to take them? They ain't going to make them sit at home. If they got significant others, trust and believe that Mr. Nelson is bringing his old lady with him. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So all I'm saying is shout out to Coach Rule for being a real one and giving back to his players, man. That's how players fall in love with you as a coach. When you go back and you do stuff like that, that's significant. How much you think that's costing them per player? All accommodation. Come on. New York.
How many is it?
I don't know. I think it was about between 20 and 25 seniors last year. But I'm saying, what do you think that cost is per player? Ballpark. Come on, Bach. Don't save it to Terrell. He won't get
about
it.
50. Probably about 50.
50 what? Dollars?
1,000.
Not a piece.
No, altogether.
50,000.
Yeah, 1,000 plane ride, 1,000 hotel, food.
So what is that? 50,000 divided by 30. It's about $2,500 a head.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that what that is, Bart? 20?
Yeah, that's
about 2,000 a head.
Oh, that's about.
I'm saying at 30. Yeah, if it's at 30 players and it's about 2,000 a head. Yeah. Dang, that don't. You know what? For as much money as these guys making, that don't seem like a lot of money at all. 50,000.
No, but I mean, it's like you said, it's not something he has to do, or nobody would blink twice or think about it if he didn't bring it up or do it. So,
all right, listen. Coach is awesome in my book that he is willing to go get in his own pocket and reach back to those guys who he don't really owe them anything. But to bring them to the bowl game, man, shout out to Coach Rue for that, man. I would love him more if Coach called me and said, hey, we're going to the bowl game, fellas. Pack your stuff up. Y'all coming with us. That's awesome. That's a player's coach. That's what you want.
Well,
now you just got to go ahead.
Well, I think it's good, messaging to the players that are on the team too. I mean, maybe it feels like that you're bringing, it's a little bit more important to see the guys that weren't even able to go to a bowl game, there to support you and feel like, okay, this has been Matt Rule's kind of signaling or messaging that this has been a 2-year battle to get to this bowl game. And so, you don't want to take it lightly. You want to go out there, perform well, get a win. And like we said, there is some pressure on this bowl game to finish with a winning record. We can say all we want about, bowl games not mattering as much as they used to or whatnot, but trust me, those players want to finish with a winning record. I mean, that's what it's going to finish. That's what you're going to go back and look at the season. You can call it for what it is, say it's not successful, this or that, if it didn't live up to your 8-9 win standard, but just pretty much, we can go back to basically by definition, you're either a winning team or a losing team after this one.
Well,
it's all good. I think it's all good and dandy flying the former players back, but I'm not gonna be negative about that. Just still got to play the game. Still got to go out there and play the game. 7-6 record, 6-7, still not the record we want, or we could build off it, but don't let the bringing back the former players and the nice guy role, take over for what we need to be doing down there at New York on that game night.
I agree with that. You better go down there and take care of business.
Yeah.
You always wonder, when do the guys fly out? Tomorrow?
I think
when
Tuesday.
Do they fly out?
Tuesday.
Okay, so you always wonder, Terrell, as well as I do. You go to those bowl games, and there's all kind of things going on. Okay, and there are people that know who you are that you don't know who they are. There will be people hanging out at the hotels. There will be all types of different things to distract them from the mission. And if they go down there with a party mentality, if they go down there with, hey, let's kick it, we in New York City.
I don't think
we gonna get our what?
I don't think they have enough time.
How come you just can't be quiet and let me finish? What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but can I finish my take before you
Go
cut
ahead.
it off, old man? You ain't you. Hey, what you want for Christmas?
Nothing.
You gonna get your 2 front teeth?
I already got them.
No, don't talk about it in your hand.
Whatever. You be doing the captain show from streaming in for real then.
From Pelican Bay?
Yeah, you be counting from Omaha jailhouse up there.
Anyway, see you if you lose my train of thought. Thanks a lot. Thanks. I might as well get to some text because this is just ridiculous. Yeah, I get it. I'm going somewhere, and then all of a sudden you want to chime in. Didn't Coach Osborne tell me and you what to do?
Well, first of all, I can't see your face, so I don't know when you're going to start.
What's wrong with your computer?
I'm looking at other stuff.
That's your fault.
And plus, it's a 2-second delay or something.
There's not a delay. It's not a delay. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Big Daddy Travis says this. Our bowl game is on the 28th. Portal is open until the end of the day on the 28th. It also opens again in April. I think we see more players leave after the bowl game and in April. I think so. CC is laying an egg.
Yeah,
the Roadrunners are kicking the crap out of them.
Yeah. Good thing Terrell picked the Coastal Carolina.
It's okay.
Good job, Terrell. You win again.
Good job for throwing the game on us soon. It already had started. I shouldn't even have did it anyway. But it's okay.
You could have took your time. You just jumped out in the middle of the street.
You still the one game, dude. Now you're gonna be 6 behind me.
Hey, 5691 says the CTE is strong today. Okay, 8729. Maybe we'll see Quinn Clark this time. We better see Quinn Clark. Dude is a specimen. He is a specimen. I would love to see him. Old Dad 34 says the team left today. I believe they will be practicing at Giants facility. That's cool. Whoever worked that out, that's a nice perk, huh?
Yeah, gracious of the Giants to let it happen.
Weren't we in Arizona's locker room in 95, Terrell?
Yeah.
I could have swore we were in Arizona Cardinals locker
Played
room.
on the Cardinals, yeah.
Because they played, I want to tell you, Dallas Cowboys.
And we see Jerry Jones on the elevator.
Have we talked to any about the quarterback commit from Purdue?
We mentioned him briefly.
What's your guys' thoughts on him?
Well, he's a young guy. He's still got a lot of time left. It wasn't like huge high-end type of guy. He was a 3-star when he committed to Purdue. So there's still a lot to kind of be seen there. It's good to get depth in there, right? I mean, that's the biggest thing. He's at least you look as opposed to TJ Lateef, and maybe TJ Lateef comes in and is better than Davia right away, but at least Davia's already been through the college football cycle, so it won't be new to him. Doesn't have a lot of is not bringing in a veteran that has 6 starts under his belt or anything like that. But it is just added depth in my mind.
Yeah, I think it's good. You can't when you got TJ coming in, and then you can't go out and go get a 5-star. You're creating problems. You go out and get a guy that has an upside that if somebody gets hurt, boom, he's going to be a great backup to step into the role and get the job done. That's what we need. Consistency in our backups. Not, I'm just a backup. You get in the game, it looks like you never played the game before. The second string guy shouldn't be that far off from the first string guy. Vice versa, so on and so forth. Who I'm really interested to see? Heinrich Haarberg. That's my X factor. Heinrich Haarberg. Again, I like the youngsters. I do want to see Quinn Clark. I do want to see Keelan Smith. But I want to see what these older guys who have maybe not excelled consistently. They get an opportunity to be on 11 o'clock game kick, Yankee Stadium. What are you going to do? Get us out of here, real.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket FM. We'll be right back.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Season. They are thankful for many things this year and every year, and hope that everyone is able to enjoy time with family and friends during this joyful celebration. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit lovb.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
At Midwest Bank, they want to thank all the generous donors who helped make their 2024 Turkey Drive for Schools a success. Thanks to the generosity, they raised enough money to provide 153 families across 6 different schools in Lincoln with a full Thanksgiving meal. With your support, they made Thanksgiving Day for those families a little brighter. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL Weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day with light winds and a high around 50. Tonight, mainly clear skies with patchy fog developing late. See a low near 27. Tomorrow morning, fog expected to give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. We'll see a high near 44. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Husker Nation, Nebraska is heading to the Pinstripe Bowl, and J-Tech Construction and Solar is here to help you score big on your home this season. Buy any 2 trades, windows, siding, roofing, solar, gutters, or doors, and save up to 20% off. Don't wait until the final whistle. Act now. J-Tech delivers expert craftsmanship and unbeatable savings for your home. Whether it's a new roof, energy-efficient windows, or solar panels that power your home like a champion, they've got you covered. Call 402-261-3682 to schedule your free estimate today. J-Tech Construction and Solar, proud sponsors of Husker football.
Just like Nebraska volleyball, we know what it takes to build a championship caliber team right here in Nebraska. At Lincoln Industries, we're proud supporters of Nebraska athletics and even prouder to be creating quality manufacturing jobs for our fellow Nebraskans. With outstanding health benefits, wellness programs, and a winning culture, we're bringing that Husker spirit to everything we do. Ready to join a team that's as committed to excellence as you are? Visit LincolnIndustries.com to explore all our career opportunities and be part of our growing Nebraska success story.
Your Christmas list changes a lot as you get older. Dreams of video games, remote control cars, and baseball gloves turn into dreams of shoes. You know, practical things. Brown Shoe Fit is the king of shoes in Lincoln, with brands like Sorel, UGG, Brooks, Hoka, and more to make you fashionable and comfortable. Grab a new Ridge wallet or buy 3, get 1 free on Smart Wool socks for the ultimate stocking stuffer. And don't forget a reliable gift card for that hard-to-buy person in your life. Brown Shoe Fit at 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket. Every Saturday morning now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2025 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. Myself, Jake Bachman, alongside Vershawn Jackson and Terrell Farley as we count down to kickoff, basically. We're getting ready for the Pinstripe Bowl. We've talked about a lot of different players and their roles in this game, but you got to be honest, and maybe it's just the obvious ones why we haven't talked about it yet, but Emmett Johnson kind of taking over as that solo role, of course, at the top of the depth chart. Ramir Johnson listed at number 2. We talked about Quentin Ives maybe taking that big back role, but we've been asking for it all year long. A lot of people have, anyways, for Emmett Johnson to get a lion's share of the carries. Do you guys expect to see still Ramir kind of factored in, maybe get 5, 6, 7 carries, or do you think this is the Emmett Johnson show now?
I think it'll be a little bit of both. I think it's the Emmett Johnson show, but you'll see some of those young guys. You'll definitely see a Ramir in there. I mean, you got to. I mean, I think this is definitely a 2-back offense. In some ways, maybe a 3-back offense. You might see one or two of those younger guys get in the game and see what they can do. I mean, you got to find guys. You can't find guys just in practice. You find them when the lights are on and everybody's watching. That's when you find out who you really have in that locker room. And so you got to find those guys that can help this football team become successful and get back in that upper tier where we belong.
Yeah, and you mentioned it before the break, too. Money G in Kansas says the same thing. Most interested in watching the tight end position during the bowl game. Again, as far as the depth chart came out and is concerned, Thomas Fedoni, no surprise, number 1. Luke Lindenmeyer, number 2. And Heinrich Harburg did make the depth chart already at the number 3 tight end. Of course, they've kind of played him out there, at times throughout his career. But to me, I just want to see him if he kind of looks natural. Part of it's when wearing that number 10, maybe doesn't look natural at the tight end position. But still, maybe I just want to. I just hope he looks kind of natural as a tight end. I don't know if he necessarily does when they've kind of put him out there on those gimmick plays so far.
Yeah, I think with him, he's such a rare bird that they got to really find matchup problems with him that they can put him into. You know what I mean? I can see him lining up wide. Sometimes I can see him lining up in the backfield. I can see him lining up at tight end. I can see Heinrich doing so many different things for this offense that it's exciting to see what they're going to do with him. I hope that when we put him in the game thus far, it's always been we're going to put him in the game, and most of the times we're going to run with him. Well, now you gotta game plan. Where's Heinrich Harburg? Because I guarantee you we're going to try to give him the ball. We better get to these picks, man.
Yeah, we better get to these picks. Now that's a good time to break away from it. Let me get the music rolling here. As we stated, only 2 games today. Coastal Carolina and UTSA already been playing for the Myrtle Beach Bowl. We made our picks earlier. I could look up the score now. Early, at least at some point, UTSA was leading by 14 the last time I checked. So we'll have to double check on that. But
21 to zip.
21-0. Yeah, not getting any better for Tim Beck and the guys over there. But we'll see. There's also several other bowl games we can get to. The only other one today would be Northern Illinois and Fresno State in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. But once again, programming note, we will not be on the Captain until Friday again. So we've got 4 other games to predict until we get to those. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. Let's get into that Northern Illinois Fresno State game, famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Of course, we know Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame earlier this year. They come into this game with a 7-5 record against the 6-6 Fresno State Bulldogs. Northern Illinois favored by 3.5.
Who is that now?
Northern Illinois and Fresno State. They'll be playing today.
Fresno State.
I'm gonna go with Northern Illinois. I made a trip. I saw went to their campus. On the way to Chicago. It was just right off of the way to go to Chicago. So I'm a bit of a Northern Illinois fan.
Bach, just a second. Pause the music, Bach. Pause the music, Bach. Pause. I got public service announcement. Tell Jake Sorensen to take the ugliest sweatshirt in America off in the background. That Miami, I don't know what is that, a Bill Cosby Miami sweatshirt? I don't know what that is. Tell him to take it off. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry.
Dolphins.
Yes, ugly. Go ahead, Bob.
So we still got to get your pick, Fresno State or Northern Illinois, Rashawn.
I said NIU.
Okay, well, there we go. Easy enough. Let's move on to the Hawaii Bowl. South Florida and San Jose State. South Florida comes in with a 6-6 record. San Jose State 7-5 and favored by 3.
I mean, these are crazy games, crazy times. I'm still going San Jose State for the dub.
Yeah, I like South Florida to get the upset victory here, if you call it that. Again, they're down by, or they're not favored in this one, but it's in Hawaii. I like them to take the win.
South Florida, San Jose State. Well, I'm gonna go with San Jose State because I know they got a good tight end. I mean, no. Hold on, I don't know yet.
Get your mind right, would you?
Let me see.
What's wrong with you, man?
I go San Jose State.
All right, there we go. So two picks for San Jose State there. Let's move on to the Game Above Sports Bowl. Pittsburgh and Toledo. The Fighting Narduzzi is favored by 6.5 here. I'll go with Pittsburgh. I'll go with Pittsburgh all year long. That was a good deal early in the season that they've fallen off as of late, but hopefully they can rebound here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Pittsburgh, I was rolling with them, and then they bust me up the last 4 weeks. So I'm not gonna go against them on this one. I gotta go with Pittsburgh over Toledo.
Yeah, I go Pittsburgh on that one too. Too easy.
All right, interesting. I think the most interesting game among our picks today will be 7-5 Rutgers and 8-4 Kansas State in the Rate Bowl. K-State favored by 6.5.
K-State.
Listen, man, I you know what? I like K-State, but I also like Rutgers. I like what they came in here and did, and I think that Rutgers is an up-and-coming team. I like their coach. I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with Rutgers. Big Ten, baby.
I like your thinking there. I like the Big Ten. I like Ethan Kaliak-Manis. So I'm going to go with Rutgers to get the upset as well. Let's go to Arkansas State and Bowling Green. Our final pick today, the 68 Ventures Bowl. Bowling Green favored by 7.5. Both teams coming in with 7-5 records.
I'm going with the team I signed with out of high school. Arkansas State.
There you go.
Boo. Terrell, this might be your worst pick 'em ever. Bowling Green for the win.
I am again agreeing with Rashawn here with Bowling Green there. So there's our picks. We'll have plenty more for Friday and going into next weekend for when we come back on the Captain. Of course, like I said, we're off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. And by then, we come back on Friday, I'll have a bigger lead.
Whatever. No, you won't.
Well, hopefully.
Oh, it's not even time to go yet. We still got another segment.
No, but he might. You never know, Terrell. I mean, the way you've been picking here lately, I don't know what's going on here. You picking with the captain.
Nah, you picking by yourself, sir.
Don't call it a comeback. What we got, about 25 more games left?
Yeah, you
It
get
could
time.
happen.
Get time.
Will this be will this be the biggest implosion in Pick'em history if Terrell comes in third place?
No.
I'm not even shooting for you anymore, Bach. Forget it. I concede. You're mine, Terrell.
You're down 7 games, Rashawn.
Well, after this week, I'll only be down 4.
Yeah, 4. Whatever.
I'm just saying. You. I don't think you're gonna have a good week this week.
Whatever. You never know with bowl games. Don't pick them because it's point spread.
You might be right. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. We are powered.
By
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brent.
Excavating.
Fastest 2 hours in radio is up to the last segment. We will be right back with more sports news.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
This holiday season, give the gift of good taste with a gift card from Valentino's. During double discount days, double your discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service, but it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free, so visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Season. They are thankful for many things this year and every year, and hope that everyone is able to enjoy time with family and friends during this joyful celebration. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care. Your Christmas list changes a lot as you get older. Dreams of video games, remote control cars, and baseball gloves turn into dreams of shoes. You know, practical things. Brown Shoe Fit is the king of shoes in Lincoln, with brands like Sorel, Ugg, Brooks, Hoka, and more to make you fashionable and comfortable. Grab a new Ridge wallet or buy 3, get 1 free on Smart Wool socks for the ultimate stocking stuffer. And don't forget a reliable gift card for that hard-to-buy person in your life. Brown Shoe Fit at 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Just like Nebraska volleyball, we know what it takes to build a championship caliber team right here in Nebraska. At Lincoln Industries, we're proud supporters of Nebraska athletics and even prouder to be creating quality manufacturing jobs for our fellow Nebraskans. With outstanding health benefits, wellness programs, and a winning culture, we're bringing that Husker spirit to everything we do. Ready to join a team that's as committed to excellence as you are? Visit LincolnIndustries.com to explore all our career opportunities and be part of our growing Nebraska success story.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score big on Kawasaki's all-new Ridge lineup. The Ridge XR, Ridge HVAC, and the Ridge Limited, all built to take on your day with a full factory cab, including heat and AC. Stop by Indian Motorcycle of Lincoln today and rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of December. Save big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft on end-of-the-year specials store-wide at their new 27th and I-80 location.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know, and I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know, and I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know I just can't go home. Merry Christmas. Oh.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Terrell. You're awesome, man. Thanks for that Christmas gift. That was the best gift you could ever give me.
Mm-hmm.
Lost your baby at a pool game. Golly. What's the world coming to? What are we going to do for the next 3 days? What do y'all got planned for Christmas? What do you guys do for Christmas? What? It's Christmas. We don't need to talk about nothing else. The game, we'll be back on before the game come on, but it's Christmas time. What does Christmas mean to Jake Backel?
I've been staying in town. My family's in town, so it'll be fun to get together. I've already done a few Christmas deals, but we'll get together on Christmas Eve and then on Christmas Day again. And of course, for me, I've got a young son. He's 3 years old, so that'll be part of it too. Is the fun and celebrating with the young child. So,
what'd you get him?
I've got him a few different things. I don't want to spoil it here.
He's not
He's a big fan of Donald Duck, so I got him a Donald Duck toy or whatever that he could take to bed with him. I'm thinking about getting him because he really likes animatronics. I was thinking about getting him one if they go on sale, but I'm gonna wait till after Christmas. I think they'll go on sale then.
Should have went to Black Friday, see?
Terrell, you got a granddaughter now. You got Christmas coming around the corner. What are you doing? What are you doing for Christmas? What are you getting kids?
Well, my kids are grown, so the only thing they like is money right now. So I sent them a couple of hundred. Granddaughter sent her money, but really gonna get to spend her first
birthday, I'm going to spend the first birthday with her. So when she turns 1 on January 24th, I will be up there to celebrate that. But, I'm going to be sitting around and playing Call of Duty for the next 3 games, and hopefully I'll be a champ by the end.
Next 3 games?
Next 3 days.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. So I'm going to run and get what I got grandsons now. I got 2 of them, Big Red and Hot Wheels. And I'm going to go downstairs and get what I got. I got them both the same thing. Okay. Now, my granddaughters, I'm like you, Terrell. I don't know what to get girls. So there's no reason for me to go to Walmart, to anywhere, and go get whatever. I'm better off giving the money to mom, or my grandkids, they understand money. So they would rather say, Paw, I want X. And that's what I try to do. But I want to show y'all what I got my grandsons real quick. So you guys take over for it. Give me 1 minute. Be right back.
All right.
Hidden spot.
Yeah, we'll see. It is a wonderful time of the year, as we all know. Terrell, is this your favorite holiday, you think, or do you have another one that ranks above it?
Well, it depends, because now I got a granddaughter and my kids are away. They kind of older, so they don't come up like they used to for I used to get them for Christmas and summertime, but they're a lot older now. They Papa or Daddy's getting too old and they want to stay at home. But it's kind of next year I want to start traveling a lot more and probably going to Georgia for Thanksgiving and then probably spend Christmas with my kids next year. But it's another day to me. I done been away so long. It's just it still feel the same. What about you? That's the pressure washer?
No, sir. Listen, this is what. See, some big football, basketball, all that old stuff is good. But I want to groom him to be a used car salesman. So I had to go get a kid's car engine mechanic set. You see that?
Oh,
get them groomed up right now.
Oh my God.
Yes. I got 2 of them. They're gonna love it. See, you teach them which way you want them to go early, and when they get older, they won't stray. They'll come right back to used car salesperson.
That's awesome. I didn't even know they had something like that,
dude. When I saw it, well, here's the deal. I told Terrell I was coming, but I've been on the road. I went and picked up a car that we had to leave behind, so I had to go get it because I didn't want it to get towed. So anyway, coming back this morning, I get tired, I had to pull over. But on my way there, I stopped at Walmart. Oh my goodness. Those little podunk town Walmarts off the highway, they have the best stuff. We don't have this in the city. We do not have these type of toys in the city. I have not seen those at Omaha Wally World at all.
How old are your boys?
My youngest grandson is 1 and my oldest grandson is 2. And that deals for
early.
That's for like VJ. Come on, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna keep
that's
it
for that. What? That's for 3 and up.
Great presents, Grandpa.
What are you talking about? This is awesome. They're gonna be working. They're gonna be trying to do stuff. I gotta groom them, man. You don't wait. You can't listen. You program them early. If they want to go play sports, I don't care. I'm not pushing them to play football, basketball, track. I'm not pushing my kids to go do that. My grandkids, I'm not pushing them to go do that. If they want to, fine. I'll support them. But what I learned with my son is I can't want it more than he does. And if I push him to something, sometimes they kick against the goal and be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that. You want me to do that. So I figure if I push them to the cars, hey, they might just want to be a car salesman.
Man, nothing.
Nothing wrong with. Listen, Terrell, don't you talk bad about a car salesman.
You. They're gonna talk about this when they get older.
You bought 3 cars.
Man, you remember when we was 1 and 2, and Grandpa bought us this mechanic set, like with babies. He should have been buying us some Tonka toys or something. This guy buys us a already engine rebuilt system.
Listen, they got enough Hot Wheel cars for their next lifetime. I got to get them thinking mechanic, thinking car work, thinking cars, mechanic. It all goes hand in hand. I'm telling you, Terrell, that's how you do it, buddy. Don't sweat the technique.
You should have been giving them the youngest NIL deal that they can get.
They got it already.
NIL.
They got an NIL deal already.
Okay.
They both got NIL deals. I told you I got them both of these. They got Hot Wheels galore. They got NIL deals. Not for sports yet, though. Even though my grandson, listen, I will say this about my grandson. My daughter, the first thing she said to me when I found out she was having a grandson is, he ain't playing football. I said, well, dang, I never thought he was going to play football. I never wanted to gear him towards that. But a couple of weeks later, I slid over with one of those little small footballs, and I just threw it in his little baby pen. I didn't say anything. I just threw it in there. My daughter sends me a video of my grandson throwing the football on his own. Nobody told him. Basketball. He won't go to sleep unless he makes 100 shots. He's only 2. You can't coach that. You can't coach what's in him, man. You either want it or you don't. What do you got, Bach?
Adam Carricker Show coming up next.
All right, Terrell. Merry Christmas, 93.7 The Ticket listeners. Have a great holiday season. Love each other. Give each other a hug and eat a bunch of turkey for me. Go ahead, Terrell.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We will see you Friday.